What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Lumiose Tower, where we're aiming to be the very best like no one ever was. And today, we're going to be battling another opponent. But first, let me show you the team. So today, we're rocking a very weird, very fun team that I'm very excited to see how well they perform. Some very unconventional mons here. First, we've got the boy Toadscruel. Toadscruel is rocking today Giga Drain, Earth Power, Spore, and Hex for funsies. We've also got a energy root on him so that he can take some more health, or maybe it's a big root. I don't know. It's the item where, you know, Giga Drain's gonna do more. Like him rock, we've got Accelerock, Rock Slide, Crunch, and Close Combat. Dudunsparce with Roost, Coil, Body Slam, and Zen Headbutt. He's got some leftovers because he gets hungry sometimes in the battle, and who am I to stop him? Also, he's 3 segment, so that's just fun. Then we have Kilowattrel with Air Slash, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Terra Blast for that Water Terra typing. And we have Talonflame with Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, and U-Turn. And he's rocking those heavy-duty boots because he does not like Stealth Rocks. And lastly, we have Greninja with Surf, Water Shuriken, Extra Sensory, and Dark Pulse. And today we're running a loaded dice on him because honestly, that just seems fun. Water Shuriken potentially can kill from a higher range. So it can make Greninja quite the revenge killer, which can be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's get into the match, and I'll tell you about my opponent. Okay, so today my opponent is Amp on Twitter. You can check him out. There will be a link to his Twitter in the description below. I'm very excited to see what he's bringing. He has let me know that he's not super heavy into competitive battling. Did a lot of it in past gens, but hasn't done a ton of it this time around. You know, I'm in a similar boat, you know, I mean, it's really been only the 5 battles I've done, really, and then a few stuff on the side, but definitely, nothing too serious, I feel like, so, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what Amp is bringing. Okay, so Amp is bringing Veluza, Skeledirge, Meowscarada, Tinkaton, Salazzle, and Kilowattrel, so we're actually both doubling up on the Kilowattrel. So I haven't really battled a Veluza before, so this is going to be very interesting. Meowscarada is a very common lead, so is Tinkaton. So I think we're actually going to lead with Talonflame here, and bring up the others behind him. I love that he's bringing a Veluza, though. Look, I genuinely believe, it's the reason I don't do smoke on tiers. I genuinely believe that, like, any Pokemon, unless it's like a Caterpie or a Magikarp, can do good with the right strategy. And so I'm excited to see, you know, how this performs. Okay, so he's leading with Kilowattrel, so this is actually not a great first start to us. We're going to go ahead and call the electric move here and switch into Kilowattrel, because we've got Volt Absorb, so we're just going to eat that electric move right up. Okay, yeah, so we have revealed the Volt Absorb, though, so that does kind of suck, but we're going to just go for a Terra Blast here. Yeah, it's nice and neutral damage. I don't want to Terra Kilowattrel because I just, you know, it's best to preserve that if we can. He is switching. Amy. Okay, Amy is a Tinkaton. Alright. Okay, so Steel and Fairy moves, that's not going to be great. It also has a lot of Encore, but we'll be able to move first this turn. I think, honestly, because Steel and Fairy, Talonflame's such a nice pick for that. Wait. Okay, I don't know if... maybe I am completely new and I didn't notice this before, but he went for a fake out here. So when it tells me to pick my Pokemon, it has Talonflame, like, bouncing. I guess to let you know that it's, like, super effective. See, like, Talonflame slightly... I didn't know it did that. That's kind of neat. I had no idea. The attack drop, that's not fun. We're going to Will-O-Wisp it just so this isn't a problem for later. We're going to play it really safe. And if he does switch into something else, it'll get a Will-O-Wisp, and it won't like that. Tamale. Okay, the Skeletors. That was a good call, because I was switching. Okay, or I was burning, rather. Okay, so Skeletors. The Ghost move, I could call that here, and U-turn into Dudunsparce. We are going to outspeed, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Or I could go Greninja. We're definitely going to U-turn, though. We know we're going to U-turn. I think we're going to go into Dudunsparce. And because we are specially invested, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we are. So we're going to be able to take moves like a champ from him and coil up and then just go for a Zen Headbutt. Okay, he went for a Torch Song. So he predicted the switch. That was a good call. Okay. Okay, like I said, we're going to coil up. Okay, and he's switching. Storm, that's the Kilowattrel. Just nice and coil. Now, we're not going to be able to get a para on this thing because, you know, it's a electric type, but we're going to just coil again because I don't think that he's going to hurt us too much. Yeah. I don't want to be paralyzed, though, just because that's annoying. So, this next turn, we will attack. Air Slash, please no flinch, no flinch, no flinch. Okay. Alright, so there's one down. Thank you, Dudunsparce. This next turn, we'll go for Roost, no matter what he's sending out. We're +2 defense, you know, fully specially invested. So, we'll be able to go for a Roost here. Nothing on his team can hurt us too bad. I don't remember seeing any fighting types, so maybe I'm forgetting one, though. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to Roost up here, and then we're going to go for another Body Slam. Okay, we are not quite coiled enough, so I think what we're going to do is just go for a Body Slam. Dudunsparce is, you know, he's not going to have too much longer, so we're just going to go for the Body Slam and, you know, hope for the para, because that's always nice. Okay, there's the para. Now, in case he's got Sucker Punch, I think what we're going to do is honestly Roost again here. We're not outspeeding, so the way I see it is, you know, he's going to take us out if he goes for another move, and if he goes for Sucker Punch, well, it's going to fail if we go for Roost. So we're going to go for Roost here. Okay, and he did go for Flower Trick. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Like I said, I mean, you know, if I had gone for Body Slam there, I still would have, you know, died, so... Now, you know, Lycanroc can kill from this range. Greninja would be able to kill from this range. Really, any of my Mons are kind of safe to come in now because it's parried. So it's really just a question of who I want out there. I think I'm going to go Lycanroc. And I'm going to Accelerock turn 1. Now, the worst case scenario is just him sending out the Tinkaton. I'm kind of hoping he sends out Veluza, because we're going to outspeed it and we can crunch. He did go for a Tinkaton, so that does kind of suck. We know that a Fake Out's coming probably, though. So, let's see his team, who we most need and who we most don't. We've got the Skeledirge, the Tinkaton, Salazzle, Veluza. So I'd really like to preserve Lycanroc. So I'm definitely not keeping Lycanroc in. I think, honestly, we need Toedscruel the least. So I'm going to go into Toedscruel. Let him take the Fake Out. And then the next turn, I think I'm going to Spore. I might Earth Power. Okay, yeah, we're definitely Earth Powering. Because we're not taking one more hit. So we can Spore. I was predicting Fake Out there, but he went for Gigaton Hammer. There we go. Okay, so Toedscruel picked up a kill. That's nice. It's always nice when, you know, you can get a kill with a weird mon. I mean, Dudunsparce and Toedscruel. Look, they're coming in. And here's the Salazzle. I do not think we outspeed. I'm not super familiar with Salazzle's stats. Haven't battled a lot of them. But I don't think we outspeed. But either way, we don't really need Toedscruel for much else here. So, we're just gonna... Okay, we do outspeed. And that's... Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That's quad effective. Yeah, there was no shot at living that. So, that's great. Okay, so now we've got the Veluza, the Skeledirge. There's the Veluza. And what was his last mon? Okay, it's just Veluza and Skeledirge. Okay. Let's see if we can just clean this up with Toedscruel, because that would be fun. A Giga Drain here, we could get a lot of our... Oh, yeah, it's Aqua Jet. Alright, well, that's fine. Good to know that he has Aqua Jet, because now I don't want to go Lycanroc and go for Crunch, because he's still... Well, you know... Let's make this interesting, shall we? I think we're going to go Lycanroc, and what we're going to do here is we're going to Terra. We are going to Terra into a water type, and we're going to go for Crunch. This will also help with Skeledirge, because it kind of makes it where Skeledirge, you know, well, it couldn't really touch us before, but, I mean, you know, it's fun. A Terra Water Lycanroc. What's more fun than that, I ask you? Nothing is the answer, by the way. I mean, he can't Earth Power to kill us, the Skeledirge now, so. Ah, dang, he didn't go for Aqua Jet. I was hoping it would go for Aqua Jet so that, you know, that looked like it was doing something here, but it wasn't. Okay, now I think we're just going to go for a nice, safe, another Crunch. And then we can wrap it up with an Accelerock after this. Worst case scenario, if he's got something surprising that's going to make Lycanroc fall, we do have... Okay, yeah, so the Shadow Ball does kill Lycanroc. We can go into Greninja, and we can Water Shuriken, and we will be able to clean this up. Oh, okay. It fainted from the... Okay, well, then there you go. Thank you again to... Amp for battling me here. I did want to check and make sure I got the name right. Amp, thank you again for battling me. Be sure to check out my opponent Amp in the description below. Of course, also comment, question of the day, what's your favorite Lycanroc form? Midday, dusk, or midnight? And also, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss our future Pokemon videos. We do battles, we do competitive talk. It's a lot of fun. You don't want to miss that. Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the bell. And until next time, keep on climbing to the top.